Hello, my friends. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can change your toolbar to be the exact toolbar that you love. And you can also save it in your settings so that you can open it back up and use the same toolbar over and over again. So while you're in Photoshop, you'll notice on the left-hand side, you have all of these tools. And a lot of people find these to be a little bit overwhelming. And, if you're new to Photoshop, it can feel very, very intense to have way too many tools over here. And especially as an artist using Photoshop, sometimes some of these things are just not necessary. So if you're on your toolbar and you click on these three little dots right here, if you hold that down and go to Edit Toolbar, this will bring up this panel here that will allow you to change how your toolbar looks. The way that this panel works is the left side is the live and current tools that you'll see in your toolbar, and then the right side are all of the tools that you can add or take away from the toolbar. You'll also notice that this little area that has the kind of grayed out cluster is basically saying, hey, all of these tools are sandwiched together underneath one tool. So you can actually choose to sandwich tools together that have things in common. For example, the magic wand, the object selection, and the quick selection all kind of make sense to be together. You can also pull one out and make it by itself if it's a tool that you use a lot and that you don't want to have to click into the tool to get the other ones. So there you have it. All you have to do is drag and drop. So if you want something out of your toolbar, you can pull it over to this side. And if you want something back in your toolbar, you can pull it over. You can also pull tools up and pull them down. And there you have it. It's pretty awesome. We can have a toolbar that is exactly like the toolbox that we want to carry with us while we're using Photoshop. Once you have that, you can click on Save Preset. So click on that, and you just change the name of that toolbar to a really super cool toolbox name and hit Save. Then when you go to use your Photoshop program again, if you don't see that toolbar over here, you can go to Load Preset and you can pull it out of the folder that you saved it in, and that will load it up for you. The other thing you can do, let me just hit cancel, is you can go to Window, Workspace, and go to New Workspace. Here you can change the workspace to be the workspace that you like. So I'm going to call this one Watts is Cool. And then if you click on Toolbar, what you can do is have this whole workspace saved how you see it, including the toolbar that you chose. That way, every time you open up Photoshop, you can go to the drop down and load the same exact tool, the same exact workspace every time. The reason why saving your own workspace is magic is because as an artist, sometimes if you're using paints or, pencils, pens, all of these different traditional mediums, it can get really overwhelming to have a messy desk. Well, in Photoshop, your desk can get cleaned in literally the click of a button. So if I go up to Window, Workspace, and I go to Reset 2022 Official Workspace, that's the one I'm using right now, it'll adjust the workspace to be back to normal. So if I have like layers pulled out and swatches pulled out, and maybe I turned off patterns and I want everything to go back to the way it was, I can always go to Window, Workspace, Reset Workspace, and it will pull everything back to where I had it. So it's the coolest way to clean up your desk super fast using Photoshop. All right, I hope this was helpful. And now you know how to adjust the toolbar to look like the toolbox that you like to carry around. I'll see you on the next video.